This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. These are six private equity stories that we're following this morning. First, we'll look at three of the big PE stocks and what they've done year to date. So right now, KKR is up about 28% year to date. Apollo is up about 26, 27% year to date. And Blackstone, really the biggest of them all, is up about 6% year to date so far. Second story we're following today, KKR raising a new $20 billion North American fund. It seemed like not that long ago, a $20 billion fund was huge, and it still is. But that's a serious fund that KKR is in the process of raising. Third, Bain says that AI presents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for healthcare investing in patient care. That story is covered in PE Hub. The fourth story that we're following today is the Bain mid-year report in private equity. Essentially says that, deals are still relatively flat compared to 21, a little bit up from 22 to 23, but just barely, and trying to see where that's going. And also the limited partners are starting to get a little bit anxious to get some distributions back from their private equity partners, from the private equity funds they've invested in. Fifth, another story in PE Hub, that the one sector in healthcare that's been really successful this year is not really healthcare, but it's vet. A lot of vet deals happening, vet care, vet hospital, vet emergency room deals happening, a ton of different vet platform deals going on. So that's going well. One of the sixth story we're following today is a story about when PE funds change CEOs. And we're seeing more and more of that, and trying to see the success in those versus not, and what goes on when that happens. And whether you find a new CEO is really commercially minded, could build a team, could scale, or the new CEO is so operation minded that it gets stuck in the mud. But in any event, watching what's happening there is we see more and more PE funds change CEOs in their companies, sometimes for good, sometimes for bad, but fascinating to watch either way. In any event, those are six of the stories that we're watching at Becker Private Equity and Business. These are six private equity stories we're following today. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Report.